Welcome back, everybody. It is the 13th of November, and we're headed west to Ohio to kill my first ever Ohio whitetail buck, if everything goes as planned. Yesterday evening, I've been waiting. We haven't really had a good wind for out here for where I like to hunt. We really need a wind straight out of the west or the southwest, and it's been a northwest wind and out of the north this whole week, and finally today we got a southwest wind. And actually yesterday I would have killed a pretty nice mature 8-point had I been hunting, but we didn't have the right wind. So I'm looking forward to this evening getting out there. There's been a few different mature bucks that have been coming through this area that I like to hunt, and I've got a few more cameras with me. I got another cell cam I'm going to put out to keep better track of what's going on out here. But I'm excited. We're about an hour away from where I'm going to be hunting, so we'll see you then. Okay, we made it up into the tree, everybody. The wind feels a little bit questionable right now, but I'm hoping as the sun dips down it picks up more out of the south, but we'll see. It's really not as windy here as I was thinking it was going to be. It's pretty windy back home, but down in this creek bottom is not too bad at all. I've actually got the Matthews crossbow with me this evening. I shot it a few times before I left, so it's right on the money. All we need is one of these big bruiser Ohio bucks to come through here, and we're going to be in business. As you know, I've never killed an Ohio deer or a buck. Killed lots of Ohio does, but no bucks. The first few years I started hunting here, there were some absolute giants to hunt, 150-inch plus deer, and this year there isn't any that big that I've seen on camera, but there's some good ones. Looking forward to this evening. Glad you guys could join me. I've got a fresh bottle of Wyoming County doe and heat urine right here. We're gonna try out here in Ohio. It's actually gonna be nice with a questionable wind. It's gonna kind of cover my scent and hopefully mask it with doe and heat. I'm gonna try to get it on some of these limbs over here. Onyx is showing a wind straight out of the west for tonight, so hopefully it gets more steady and stays with that. We'll see. Well, it's getting to be about prime time. It's 4:30. The wind has died down a lot. It was super windy for a while. This tree was just swaying back and forth. Fingers crossed one of them big boys comes out here tonight. Well, we're gonna go ahead and wrap this video up.
That's what you sound like. Welcome back, everybody.
Sat in Ohio all afternoon. Just made it back to the house here in New York. I saw this many deer. Not a tail, not a flicker, not an ear, not a foot. No deer.
Scout, come on.
Long trip to climb a tree and sway back and forth for hours, but it was a heck of a lot better than work. I'm still on vacation and I'm enjoying myself. I was one with the squirrels this afternoon, and sometimes that's much better than being one with other people. So, until next time, have a good one. Welcome back, everybody. It is the 16th of November, and I don't know why my hand's shaking so bad, but we're here with Kaylee, and we got this fancy new setup here from Fourth Arrow. I just Final Rest. Well, it's the same company. Anyways, I hooked this up right in here, and it's a perfect rifle, or as we found out, crossbow rest. And we're sitting in here tonight overlooking my archery, one of my archery decoys that we set up. Doesn't look very realistic, but we're out here in this cornfield and we want him to be able to see something if he comes out here. We're hunting Swagger. Swagger was out here early this morning and last night, and there was a bear out here as well. So we're gonna see if Kaylee can't lay Swagger down or a big bear. You want to add anything?
No. It's pretty warm.
Yeah. I added a bunch of Wyoming County whitetail buck urine to the area right around that decoy. Hopefully they get a whiff. They shouldn't though, because the wind's in our face, but I guess if something circles around back of us, they will. Should add some realism to it. It smells like it as well as somewhat looks like it. It's a little 8-point. It's a little tiny spike. Doesn't even notice the decoy. Maybe he's gonna come square up to it. He sees it. You don't like it. Seems maybe a little unsure about that decoy.
Probably. It's ridiculous looking.
She's looking over to the left pretty hard. Something else coming out.
I don't see anything over there.
can chase that doe over the fence. Well, that's going to do it on Kaylee and I's archery season. We didn't end up seeing too much the other night. It's the next day from yesterday's evening hunt where we saw a couple small bucks and a doe. That one buck came out and seen the decoy and wasn't having it. But anyways, tomorrow starts rifle season, and we've got one deer that we're certainly going to be chasing down here, Swagger. He's a 4.5-year-old buck, and he doesn't look like he's doing too hot. His hips, you know, when he's walking, his hip actually looks like it slips out of place every once in a while. He's really skinny now, and he's got a very small area that he stays, which is right there in Cherry Ridge and next to our food plot. So I'm going to let Monty or Kaylee take him out. I think that it'll be one that, you know, we'll get a chance at pretty early on the way he's in there. I don't really feel the need to shoot another buck. I shot HLB, that's plenty. There's not really any other deer that get me too excited unless one from one of the neighbors moves over to our place. That is definitely a deer I would let have it given the opportunity. We'll keep an eye on the trail cameras and hope that another big mature buck moves in here, but I'm excited to get my grandfather out and get him a buck if we can. Rifle season's tomorrow, so stay tuned and we'll be back after him. Thanks for watching, everybody.